business meets big ambition in London at Hampton Court Palace. Global CEOs and world leaders are here for the Sustainable Markets Initiative. His Majesty King Charles III launched this initiative 5 years ago to drive a global greener economy. Now, to discuss it more in detail, I'm joined by Dr. Hubert Danso. Dr. Danso, thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
So it has been 5 years since it's been launched. How far has it come?
Well, I think, first of all, we just have to again pay tribute to His Majesty King Charles III for having that bold vision, bringing us together 5 years ago to really place private sector at the heart of driving sustainability as the key underlying principle for value creation for a new, sustainable and better planet and low carbon economy. And I think this Astra Carta roundtable and exhibition, bringing together 300 of the world's leading business leaders and CEOs, is really a testament to, the accomplishments that we've made today. We're talking about over $2 trillion have been invested by SMI, and commitments have been made by SMI since His Majesty established us over 5 years ago.
Amazing number, amazing facts. So where do you see the global economy in the next 5 to 10 years? And what is Africa's role going to be in it?
Well, I see the low carbon economy moving forward at pace. I see that being driven on a collaborative basis with business and government. I see government working much more closely on a mandate-aligned basis with us, creating that enabling and hospitable environment for us to innovate. I mean, if you just look at what we've been able to accomplish in the last 5 years, working with governments to be able to put in place the right levels of regulation, we've been able to dramatically reduce the cost of green technologies. And I think Africa is going to play a central role in that. A lot of these conversations here have been talking about Africa's superabundant natural capital, and that is the real currency of the future. About $6 trillion worth of natural capital the continent has, and we're always finding new ways to establish that as a globally competitive investable asset class, which now innovatively, through the work of the Africa Council that was launched at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting last year, can now be designed so that it can be put on African government's balance sheet. So
economic growth or net zero goals, do we have to make a choice?
I think they are one in the same. We're talking now about a low carbon economy. That is the future, and that combines sustainability, environment, and it's an economic reality. If we don't deal with the climate, it's a financial risk, and it's also a business opportunity. It's a contribution to ensuring that we've got a resilient and sustainable economy for all. So I think they're one in the same, and that's the way that we really do look at it. We're not separating one. It's not a trade-off. It's an opportunity that we need to run towards.